What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to see you guys here again today. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Today is just an update video. As you see at the title, a subscriber asked me right here, what is the update on the C5 Corvette? If you haven't noticed, no videos on the C5 Corvette this week or last week. We're a man down. We're still a man down. The shop Oddball actually called me this morning while I was heading out of the house and updated me on the car. I'll get to that in a second, but I appreciate you guys leaving comments on the videos and watching the videos. So if any of you guys have suggestions of what videos you want to see, please let me know, or ask questions like Vincent did right here. I gladly make these videos for you guys to watch and enjoy because it entertains you and it entertains me to make them as well. And it's just basically part of my daily life anyway. So I'm happy to make these videos for you guys. So if you want a personalized video for yourself, or if you got a question or anything like that, leave it in the comments of any video. I will see it. I reply back to all of my subscribers who leave comments. So if you're interested in that, please do that. I'd love to make a video just for you, or to enlighten and teach everybody, including myself as well, again, because I take constructive criticism very well, so I like to have you guys give me that feedback. So one thing before we get onto the Corvette is, one thing that I'm trying to do this year and next year and forever how long more, is make shorter videos for you guys to watch and getting straight to the point. So I won't make this too long with knowing that, but in the past, subscribers have suggested to me and told me that, hey, you could have told us all this information in a shorter video. So I'm trying to do that here as well. So that's the main point of that. So getting on to the Corvette now. Corvette is done. So everything is installed with the clutch. If you don't know, go watch the previous videos. We blew out our clutch in our C5 Corvette. Clutch is installed. Everything went well with it. Couple hiccups when they were taking things apart. They did have to take off my headers, spark plugs, wires, and a couple other things. They noticed on my exhaust when All-Star Muffler and Parma did my exhaust, the welds were not holding up that great, and some welds were not where they were supposed to be, and some mix-up of material that they used. But long story short, they're actually calling me right now. Hold on. Okay, back to the video. Sorry about that. Oddball just called me, so now I have more information for you guys, actually. Where was I? Let me pause this. Okay, I got it. So they changed my spark plug wires, the boots. Those are replaced. Spark plugs looked good, they said, when they took those out. The welds on the exhaust, they told me about that issue and fixing that. And the clutch was fine. They had to do some test driving, so that's the reason why I didn't have it back yet as of today, Thursday. But good news for tomorrow. So what they wanted to do was keep the car, and I told them, so you guys know this as well, I said, take your time with it. Don't rush through it. I want it done right. I know you guys know how to do it right, so take your time with it. I don't need the car back right away. And I usually tell anybody who works on any of my vehicles that information, for me knowing in the back of my head that, okay, I have other vehicles to get me to and from work, etc., do whatever. So I do like good work being done on my vehicles, because I'm paying for it with my own money. So all of you guys should be on that same mindset as well. But that's why you take your vehicles to trusted places. So clutch is good. They wanted to test drive it. They wanted to drive it on the street, make sure it's operating properly before they give it back to me. So to me, that's good customer service. You guys should be having that done with your vehicles as well after a shop does work on your vehicle, especially if it has something to do with brakes or drivetrain, windows, electronics. Test drive the vehicle. Have them test drive the vehicle, and the day that you get your vehicle, if you have time, test drive it yourself as well. Make sure that everything that they worked on or did was fixed because there's been numerous people that I've seen have something fixed on their vehicle, and then 2 weeks later that same issue pops right back up and there's a problem again, and then they take it back to say, hey, or give a call, say, hey, this wasn't fixed. I thought I just paid for this. It wasn't fixed. So that's why I say, even on test drives, even before you're buying a vehicle, when you're about to buy a vehicle and you're doing the test drive, you should be test driving a vehicle before you buy it, first and foremost. But secondly, don't turn on the radio. When you're test driving a vehicle, you should be listening for sounds, squeaky brakes, a loose serpentine belt squeaking up there. You should be looking under the vehicle after you drive it, when it's hot and warmed and up to idling or up to normal operating temperature, for leaks. Not the air conditioning, but make sure that works as well. But is there anything leaking on the ground? Oil, coolant? Are the wheels, you feel the wheels wobbling? Is the steering wheel shaking as you drive it? Make sure you drive it on the highway as well, because that's when a lot of things pop up when you're driving a vehicle over 40, 50 miles an hour. So that's a tip right there. But you guys get the point. So good news now. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just come out straight to the point and then make another video following up with that. But Corvette should be back in our garage tomorrow being Friday. So I'll try to get this video out to you guys before 6 p.m. today. Corvette will be back tomorrow. They just called me saying it's ready to go. I may have one issue coming up later on, maybe some injector things that we have to fix as well at some point, with just startup of the vehicle. They noticed after you run the vehicle for a while, it's hot, turn it off, try to restart it real quick, it takes a little bit longer to do a start. So one of the guys actually had a C5 Corvette there that works at the shop. I won't say any other names because I don't have permission to put their business and names out there like that, and I don't know if they want me to or not. But anyway, he had a C5 Corvette. He said this is a problem that he may have ran into, and this is information that I just got on the phone call, that was one of the things that went in what he noticed on our C5 Corvette on the channel here. So we may have to do that at a later date as well, if those are actually the problem and start to go as well. So C5 Corvette will be back, no more man down. So I'll make that video for you guys tomorrow, arriving at Oddball and picking up the C5 Corvette. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's free to do, and I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the C5 Corvette. Peace.